Okay.
Good evening. My name is Davey and I work for the Dudley advisory staff. And today we're going to talk a little bit about shoulders, how to protect them with the resistance bands. And I usually do this exercise twice a day, and it has made my shoulders more flexible, more durable, and a lot more endurance, and it has really helped. There was a time when I had to roll the ball back to the pitcher. Now I'm able to throw it even to second base. So it really does work, but we have to be consistent. And I'm just going to go through them quickly for us to kind of take a look at them, and then you can try them and we'll see what you think. And we start out with the right shoulder, kind of back. Try to keep it loose, and we just go forward and back, even a little bit more to stretch it out. We're going to try to do all four parts of each shoulder to try to make sure that we get the flexibility and the endurance there. 10, and we usually do around 20 to get a real good stretch and yet work with some strength. And you will definitely feel the burn, which is really good because of the blood flow. Okay, then we have 20 there, then we stay and we go across our neck and do the same thing with a different part of the shoulder now and the ligaments in the arm to work on the same thing. Stretch it good, but careful. Don't over intensify it, just so that you can feel it work. Again at 20 reps, and again you'll feel the endurance and a little bit of the strength, and yet it really helps the shoulder. Now we stay with the same arm when we go across the back of our shoulders to stretch all of this out here. Again for 20. Again, you feel the burn, which is extremely good for the blood flow. It helps the healing process. And see the really nice stretch as it loosens up. Again for 20. And now we do something a little bit different, but we really got to be really careful when we do this because it really stretches the arm. We stretch it all the way back, and then just lightly do the flexibilities, but this time only for about 10 because it puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder. And then down, and again now we're pulling the shoulder to stretch it out. Most of us have trouble putting our belts on anymore because it's hard to get our arms to the back. This helps with again the flexibility and the endurance of being able to stretch across your back and help you do this. Now we turn around and we do the exact same thing, only the other way. But I have to turn a little bit more. Now my back is a little bit to the camera, but now you can see it from the back. The exact same thing. You're stretching this shoulder, helping it to develop some flexibility, and durability is really also important to help us stay pain-free. And again, it doesn't take long, and yet we still get a real good blood flow and a good pump, and it helps strengthen us at the same time. Now we do the right arm like we did the left arm across our neck, the same exact thing, stretching it out nice, getting a good flexibility. And it works up even a little bit of a sweat. We're out here in Sulphur Springs, Florida, out on our property here where I actually hit softballs a couple times a week to help make me still be okay at my age. Again, we get this stretch. Now we go back again over our neck on this arm and do the same thing to get that flexibility in our shoulders and our durability. As we're working on four parts of our shoulder to protect that rotator cuff. It's really important. Okay, now Now we go the same thing, and this time for my back. You can see that. See the stretch? And you hold it. You'll be really, really careful though, not to do it too intensified. You hold it for a few seconds, and then you again go across your back and get that stretch on your arm so that if you have to do things behind you, you're able to do it again. And it gives another form to the shoulder of your flexibilities. Now you kind of go with your back and you come up across your shoulders and you lean yourself completely back so that you can see it completely. Let it go back as far as you can and make that work. Again, you're stretching another part of your shoulders and your ligaments in your arms and your upper back. Now we're going to work on our throwing arms, which really helps. Again, I was saying when I started this, it was hard for me to throw the ball back to the pitcher. I actually had to roll it or go underhand. And now actually I've got full range of motion in my arm. I can actually throw, not with any spectacularity, but I don't need to do that. And it feels good. I've got full range and it's really, really comfortable. Then I switch and I go to the right arm to do the exact same thing. It's because you want to work both shoulders so that they stay equal. Okay, now I take it and I stay the way I am and I pull my arm across like you would do a stretch. You do it with this and then you just do little motions here to help with the blood flow, which really helps. We get through, you don't realize it, but it's a pretty good little workout also. So we get our flexibility, we get a little strength, we get some durability, and we get some endurance in our shoulders, which will help us and protect us in the things that we do. The same way this side, just reaching up over your head to the shelves, or bending down to pick something up, or going into the car, opening the car door, or when you're sitting in the driver's side and you're opening the car door, it helps with that shoulder, because sometimes we get those injuries, we can't even open the car door. So it's the exact same thing, and then we turn around, we take a deep breath, and realize what it's done for us. And I thank you for listening and paying attention. Davey Reed says bye.